Hello and good morning. This is another wonderful morning, and I am trying to make the most of things. I have still been watching the Joel Haver film during the Oscar movies, and the one that I'm on now, this lady is more or less just talking to the camera, and she was like, "Oh, I thought of this video where I'm sitting here talking to the camera, but I didn't actually think of anything to say." And I was like, "Oh, welcome to my world." That has been me on a multitude of mornings here, but today it is different because I have decided that I am going to talk about some things, which I shouldn't say just today. Like, I've been doing that a lot lately, where I decide that I have decided, or I spend my morning as I'm getting ready deciding what I'm going to talk about. I'm pretty excited to start decorating my house, actually. I haven't done much in the line of decorating here recently, and so I really would like to be able to get back on track with that and figure out what I need to do. Well, it's not figure out what I need to do so much as figure out like how I want to decorate my house. I've got these old Scooby-Doo plaques that I think I'm going to put one above the sink, and I'm going to put one above the stove. And then I've got a bunch of artwork that I got from the place that I went. What is that? The Comic-Con that I went to. And I will see about getting some frames for those and posting those up somewhere. And then I have a bunch of 78s. I have the ones that I use for what is it? The Life is Strange videos. I have those, but I'm about to get a bunch more for who is it? Sleeping at Last. He's got a line of 78s that look really cool too, and so I'll post those up as art pieces. Historically, I've been having the 78s posted up on these vinyl brackets. I don't know how much I love them being there, but we'll see how that goes. But this weekend will probably be a large just project of me decorating my house. I need to go and get frames and plastic sleeves for the things that need frames and plastic sleeves, and then I'm gonna go and get I have a picture of me and Keith David from our meetup that I want to have printed out, and I need to figure out where I want to put that, because I'm obsessed with the idea of it living in my kitchen, but there isn't a whole lot of like decorative space in my kitchen. Like, it's pretty much just working space and that is it. And so I don't know where I can put that photo, but we'll figure that out. The other problem is like my kitchen and living room space is the space that gets most of the decorations, because that's the place where people are most of the time. And so I don't want to like over decorate those spaces, but I also don't want to under decorate them either. Like, they're pretty plain right now, and I'm convinced that I'm going to make one wall is going to be dedicated to these musical paintings or drawings that this friend of mine does. I need to reach out to her again and be like, "Yo, I'm ready for the next one. Can we get started on that?" And see what she says. And then the rest of it will just be kind of run-of-the-mill standard decorations or whatever. But yeah, I think it'll be exciting. This weekend I will go and I'll figure out what needs to be done to get all these things printed and framed and ready for decorating, and it'll be a fun little time. And maybe, well, no, not maybe, I plan to like film a video while I decorate the house as well, so that you all can see as I put stuff up and see what it looks like. And yeah, it's interesting because it's like I don't know where I want, like I have so much wall space right now available for decorating that it's hard for me to be like, oh, this is definitely where I want this to be, and this is where I want this to be, and I want this to be here. But to the same end, like I need to just put stuff somewhere. So I think it'll be fine if I put it where I feel like it makes sense to be, and then go ahead and work with it from there. And so yeah, it'll be a fun little weekend decorating the house. And the next time I have people over, they're gonna be like, wow, your house looks way different. I'm like, yeah, it does. But yeah, I really need to hit up that friend of mine and be like, yo, I am ready for some more artwork. Are you ready to do some more artwork? And she will say yes or no. And hopefully she will say yes, because I want it, and want it a lot. So, yeah, we will figure out what we got to figure out there. I'm going to get the house decorated. I've got the old Perca-Cola paintings from this place at that Planet Comic-Con, and then I've got a Goku, a No Face, and a Guts. The Guts picture is definitely my favorite. I think I really like that picture. And I just like No Face as a character from Spirited Away. Goku is the one that I'm going to have trouble figuring out what to do with him. I have a feeling I'm going to put him in my kitchen on my cabinets, but I'm not 100% on that one yet. And then the other idea is like, which ones do I get framed and which ones do I just put in plastic sleeves? I know the Perca-Colas are going to go on a plastic sleeve because those are just going to go on my cabinets. And if I decide to put Goku on my cabinets, then he too will just go on a plastic sleeve. And then I'm going to frame the me and Keith David picture. And I have like free space right outside my door, my front door, that I might put something there, because there's a lot of like wall space that I intend to occupy with cassette storage here in the near future. And then like there's wall space near my front door that I want to convert into DVD storage. And so I have a lot of housework plans that I need to start contacting my woodworking guy and be like, hey, can you make these things happen for me? And we'll see what he says. Hopefully he says, yeah, I can do that. And then he'll do that and we'll be all good. But there's only one way to find out, and that is to contact the guy and see what his schedule looks like. And yeah, it'll be cool when it's all said and done. I think the wall to the left of my front door will be like my family portrait wall. I'll have like my picture with Keith David will be there, and then I'll do like other family photos. And I just like the idea of like photo collages. Like they'll be framed, but they'll be framed in this wild kind of collage-y manner where you can't really tell what's going on there. And so this will be the first photo that I put in my photo collage-y thing, and I don't know what the next one will be or when the next photo that I want to do will be the photo that I want to do, but we'll figure that out. Yeah, it is exciting times, and I cannot wait to do this. I wasn't really sure that I was going to do this per se, and then I was like, but why not? Why not do this? And so now I will. I also got a bunch of paintings from my friend. He's the one that I owe monthly amounts to because he did all this work for me, because I was going to put out a card game and it was going to blow up and take over the world, and that never really happened. But he and I were working on this together, and I was going to split the profits with him because he was the artist behind it, and that just kind of fell out. And so he was like, hey, like, I did paint all these things for you, and I was like, yeah, no, I totally get it, and like, I feel bad that I asked you to do all this work and then you essentially didn't get paid for any of it. And so I went ahead and we set up like a payment plan or whatever. And so I want to put some of his on my ceiling. I really like the idea of having ceiling art. Like, I think about like the Sistine Chapel, and I think that that's really cool. And it's funny because so many people judge me so hard on like the way I design my house, because it's not like your standard home design or whatever. But like, honestly, like, who cares? Like, it's what I want to do with my house. I don't honestly care what you want to do with my house. It's my house. I'm living here, and I'm going to design it the way that I want to design it. And if it's something that not the rest of the world is doing, then even better. Like, that makes it unique to me and my vision. And I just remember when I told them that, I was like, I think I'm going to put those on my ceiling. And they're like, on your ceiling? What is wrong with you, child? And I was like, there ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm going to have a cool and artistic house. And like, before it's all said and done, every angle of my house will be decorated and awesome looking. And can't wait for that, honestly. So we'll see what the world has in store for us, but I think that it's going to be a good one. And I'm taking a stop at a different location today because I got to pick up some bins. This is always a pain in the butt because I got to pick up bins, and then I got to go out to the parking lot in the middle of the day and go and retrieve said bins. Is this the one? No, I think it's the next one. Yeah, it's the next one. But it's whatever. I'll figure it out. I'm trying very hard to finish this project that I'm working on. No, that's not it either. It's the next one. I feel like I can never remember this very accurately, but that's okay. But yeah, I have in the past historically done this drive and then continued to record afterwards, but I think this morning I am going to just listen to music. I was kind of in the mood for that when this morning started, but I was like, no, you can't not record something. You need to stay on top of that. I need to start uploading again because I don't know that I've caught up with myself, but I just feel better about uploading. Last week I was very productive, and this week I don't feel like I've been all that productive, but that's okay. You have some good ones and you have some bad ones. Y'all have a wonderful morning.